Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm here today to talk to you about the profitability of mining Bitcoin here in January of 2018. And I know I've kind of touched base on this a little bit before, but I'm going to compare mining Bitcoin to mining Bitcoin Cash, and so we can kind of compare which one's more profitable for you to be mining in 2018, and or which one you should stick with or switch to. So obviously the big difference is Bitcoin is around 14,000 for one coin, whereas Bitcoin Cash, last time I checked, was hovering right around the 2,500 mark. I'll actually quick look that up right now and get you a better number. But I'm just going to use an app on my phone that I like to use, and it's the Bitcoin tracker. And it's got a bunch of different cryptocurrencies on there as well as Bitcoin. So what I like to, so Bitcoin Cash right now, it's at $2,700, and it's going up and up. And it's been continuing to go up even when Bitcoin goes down. So real quick, this is my slush pool account, as you guys have seen in my videos before. Obviously, you can familiar with this dashboard I've gone over it multiple times before. Something that I've noticed within this last week, though, is this number of active workers right here has continued to grow, and I continue to expect it to grow, just because the price of Bitcoin is growing, and then this right here is the pool scoring hash rate is continuing to grow as well, and that's going to be a pretty high number. And as a result of that, it's actually caused my estimated rewards per block to take a significant dive. And like right now, like my reward for this next block that Slush Pool finds is right around 0.0010, and that's giving me a total daily reward of 0.0017. And when I first started mining, I was getting a daily reward of 0.003. So I'm almost at half of what I was making back when I first started. So to me, Bitcoin is kind of becoming more and more difficult to mine, and it's not really showing as much profit as it once was for me anyway. And I'm just mining with one Antminer S9. So if we look at via BTC, because this is a pool where you can mine Bitcoin Cash. If we look right here, like this is their Bitcoin pool, and it's about the same as what Slush Pool is as far as hash rate. It's a little bit more. So my rewards in this pool would actually be a little bit less on that. But if you look at right down here, with the Bitcoin Cash hash rate for the pool is significantly less, which is awesome. And it's showing like there you have 32,000 active workers, and they've already mined almost 6,000 blocks, which is ridiculous because they're only 600 blocks behind their Bitcoin pool, and their Bitcoin Cash pool has only been open since the fork, and maybe a couple weeks after the fork happened for Bitcoin Cash. So as far as which one is more profitable, well, if I'm looking at this, Bitcoin Cash is obviously going to be more profitable because your shares, you're sharing with less people in your pool, and so therefore you're going to get a bigger reward in the end when a block is found. And I also did I got these calculators here. I did 3 of them. I really like Crypto Compare, but the downfall is it only has Bitcoin. So we'll go over this one first. And this hashing power right here is at 15. If you recall, my Slush Pool one is not at 15. It's like, I'm going to use this daily one. It's at 13.5, which is what my Antminer is rated for. But as you see right here, this is my estimated daily reward. And we'll zoom in here a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. So my estimated daily reward rate here is 0.0017. Right, so in order to get that close, I had to up my hashing power. I mean, I can try doing a little bit better there. So we'll use this, 15.5, right? Okay, so it's saying that this is pretty close to what my estimated mining is per day. So we're going to use 15.5, and it's saying that my profit per year is going to be roughly around $7,800, or not even one full Bitcoin. And when I was looking at Crypto Compare, when I first started mining, when I first decided to get into mining, I was looking at this, and it said, that I'd be getting one Bitcoin a year with an S9 miner. And I know difficulty goes up, and that plays into a lot of, if you're going to be able to get a Bitcoin or not. Because, obviously the higher the difficulty, then the less likely you're going to be able to find a block. And that's why you mine in pools. But for this to go down 0.4 in, 4 months is kind of ridiculous to me. I mean, obviously I expected it to drop a little bit, but I didn't expect it to drop this much. And I think the reason for this is that the market is becoming so saturated with other people mining it. Obviously my profit ratio is it's almost at 700%, which is still really good. But when you look at the numbers, and you look at Bitcoin Cash's numbers, you'll see why I'm strongly considering switching my miner over to Bitcoin Cash and cashing out and buying into Bitcoin Cash. So my miner was $5,000 because I bought it off eBay. And I know some of you will be like, oh my gosh, you got ripped off. Well, that's just the price of miners today on eBay is around $5,000. If I would have gotten into, and I bought an S9, a year ago, I would have been paying significantly less, less than, probably right around $2,000. But so right here, it's showing me my break-even days is 277. And it says days to generate one block solo mining is 8,203. Days to generate one Bitcoin, 656. And if we scroll down, here's my estimated, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and annually or yearly. So it's saying profit is going to be $6,500. According to this Coin Wars, profit's about $1,000 less than what Crypto Compare was. And it's also saying I'm going to make 0.1 less Bitcoin. So it's saying I'm only going to generate half of a Bitcoin in 1 year of mining, which is not very good at all, if you ask me. Now, if we look at Bitcoin Cash mining, same numbers because I'm going to be using the same miner. Difficulty is going to be different, obviously. Same pool fee. I used 14,000. And I did that here too. If we scroll up, I used 14,000 for Bitcoin to dollar ratio. Same $5,000. So right here, days to generate one block mining solo is 12,000. Or I'm sorry, 1,200. Or if I go back to Bitcoin, it's 8,200. Okay, so I could mine solo for 8,200 days, and it's saying I might. It's not saying I'm going to. It's saying I might generate one block, which is 12.5. Bitcoin Cash is saying I would generate one block in 1,200 days, which would give me 12.5 as well. Well, if we look at a calculator, see if I can't find it. Oh, there it is. So if we look at this calculator and we take 8,200, we divide that by 1,200, it's saying that I will get 6.8 more blocks mining Bitcoin Cash, right? So we'll round down to 6. And we're going to multiply this by the 12.5. So it's saying I'm going to get 75 Bitcoin Cash coins. And if we multiply it, if the price stays exactly the same at 2,700, right? I'll have $202,000, right? And that's in the same amount of time mining Bitcoin Cash. This is how much I'll get as if I were to mine Bitcoin. So in that same 8,200 days, I'm only going to get 1 block. So we clear all this out. So I'm only going to get that 1 block. So that's 12.5, right? And now we multiply that by, if it stays the same price at 14,000, I'm going to get 175. So that's the difference of $25,000. Some people, that's how much they make in a year. So, is it worth it? To me, oh yeah, it's definitely worth it to switch, and mine Bitcoin Cash. Another thing we're looking at is the days to generate 1 Bitcoin. To generate 1 Bitcoin. It's saying 509 days, right? We go back over here, and it's 656 days. So, obviously, everything's lower, 207 days to break even. So I'm beating that by 70 days. So, that's like 2.5 months, that I'm beating that time by. So I'll be breaking even in 2.5 months earlier, and then I start pocketing that other extra money. So here's where it gets real cool, more worth my while is when you start looking at this, how much per day I'm going to be making, right? So profit, hourly, I'm going to be making $1. Daily, I'll be making $24. Weekly, $168. Monthly, $722. And yearly, $8,700. I'm going to go back over here. Hourly, I'm going to be making 25 cents less an hour mining Bitcoin. Daily, I'll be making, $6 less. Weekly, I'll be making about almost $40 less. Monthly, I'll be making almost $200 less. And a year, I'll be making about $2,000 less. So, it's really up to you guys what you think. But to me, it is definitely more worth it to be mining Bitcoin Cash. So if I go back to my slush pool, my next payout is 0.025. I'm 78% of the way there. So I'll probably wait till I get this payout, and then I'm going to look into switching over my current miner, my Antminer S9, over to via BTC and start mining in their Bitcoin Cash pool. And we can even pull this up and look at the pool statistics itself. Well, it doesn't want to work right now, but alright, well, so that doesn't want to work right now, but all you have to do is same thing any other pool, sign up and you enter in your information. So the website's probably down because yeah, so it's temporarily down for maintenance. So, and if you want to, mine something else too, they have Litecoin. You can mine Litecoin. You can mine Ethereum, Dash Coin if you want, so the website's just down for maintenance right now. So it should be back up, tomorrow when I want to switch everything. So, but if you guys have any questions, sorry, I'm trying to look at how much time I'm at right now. So if you guys have any questions, as always, comment below. Get at me. I'm going to be making another video on this new miner coming out. So look for that. And always stay safe, guys, and have a good night. We'll catch you next time. Be sure to follow me. BitConnect, Bitcoin Cash, referral links below. Make sure to use those. So I think that's it for tonight, guys. If you have any other questions, like I said, comment below, and I'll try and get back to everybody as soon as I can. Thanks.